Talofa lava Rotorua tonight on City News. Deputy Prime Minister Bill English gets local feedback on his 2014 budget. A makeover is underway at the Rotorua and Tutenakai Street intersection. And Rotorua Boys High First 15 are through to the final of the Chiefs Cup competition. Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Bill English held a budget briefing in Rotorua on Friday as part of a national tour. He spoke at a Chamber of Commerce luncheon as well as meeting with Waiariki MP Te Ururoa Flavel and local Māori Party voters. Mr English told Wayne Douglas that feedback so far for the 2014 budget has been positive.
Look, the reaction from the broader public has been pleasantly positive. I think for two reasons. One is we've done what we said we'd do, which is get back to surplus. And everyone knows if you're back in surplus, you've got a few more choices. Things are a bit more stable than when you're running deficits, just like a household. And secondly, we've indicating the direction that we want all New Zealanders to share in the benefits of the broader economic growth and the government surplus. And so the package around families, I think, was a bit of a surprise to people. But it's pretty targeted, particularly on children under the age of 1. But it's all about putting a bit more in now for a payoff later, sharing the benefits of growth and showing a bit of confidence in our future.
Rotorua and Tutenakai Street's intersection is the latest to get a makeover as part of local business stakeholders' partnership with Rotorua District Councils to revitalise the inner city. Inner City Focus Group member and CBD retailer Ron Finn says the works, which got underway last week, will further strengthen the pedestrian connection along Tutenakai Street and improve the visual look of the area. The intersection upgrade also involves easier and safer crossings for pedestrians, with wider medium refuge islands being constructed in the centre of the road. Contractors and council workers are expected to be finished in late June. A new exhibition celebrating one of New Zealand's most enduring potters opened on Saturday at Rotorua Museum. His own steam, the work of Barry Brickell, is the first significant survey of Brickell's work and brings together about 50 works that span more than 60 years in the making. The exhibition is also accompanied by a major publication of the same name, published by the Auckland University Press. His own steam is on at the museum until the 24th of August. In sport tonight, Rotorua Boys High School First 15 will face off against Tauranga Boys High for the Chiefs Cup after the local boys beat Hamilton 15-0 on Saturday.
Take him up!
And Rotorua Boys High and Tauranga Boys will play their final for the Chiefs Cup on the 1st of June as the curtain raiser for the Women's Rugby International between New Zealand and Australia. That game is on at the International Stadium, some great home ground advantage for the boys. And Whakarewa move into third place on the Baywide Premier Rugby competition after their 1-point win over Rotoiti at the weekend.
Push the ball out. Go, inside.
Oh, get the ball!
Offside.
Come on, Blue. Gonna kick it?
Whakarewa hold on to the Ty Mitchell Shield with the 22-21 victory. Rotoiti, however, are still within striking distance, coming in at number 5 in the competition. To your weather update now, and it looks like we're in a cold start to the week with negative temperatures expected overnight. Tonight, fine, fresh southwesterly easing and an overnight low of -1. For tomorrow, Tuesday, clear skies, morning frost, southerlies easing, a high of 11 and a low of -2. And the outlook for Wednesday, fine with morning frost, light winds, a high of 12 and a low of 2. And the marine weather forecast for Lake Rotorua, variable 5 knots with waves less than half a metre, and it looks to be fine. Remember, for program listings or to watch City News again, visit our website tvrotorua.co.nz, or you can see updates on our TV Rotorua Facebook page. Tune in tomorrow night when we bring you our exclusive television interview with Labour leader David Cunliffe, who was in town last week supporting Labour candidates Tamati Coffey and Rawiri Waititi. Still to come tonight, Kitty Danielle talks with MasterChef winners Casey and Karina Bird, who were in town last week supporting the Careers Network breast cancer fundraiser. And we meet chef Jacques Roux and find out about a Cure Kids and Canteen fundraiser being organised by a group of top local chefs. We also meet a canteen youth worker blown away by that generosity and the help the fundraiser will offer.
Well, I'm very excited. I'm waiting with Joe McCormick with bated breath for these two amazing young chefs to turn up. Joe, there's a lot of excitement here this morning. The anticipation is building. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. So, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to get a yes when I approached them and said, would you like to come along to our morning tea? But yes, they're coming, and everyone's really excited. So, a bit of a coup for us. So, sort of supersized our morning tea from maybe 20 to 50 people to maybe 100 to 150. So, it's pretty exciting for us.
And, of course, we're fundraising as well for the Breast Cancer Foundation.
Absolutely. So this is our pink ribbon morning tea. So I do this annually. It's an event that I think is very close to a lot of people's heart. So today is all about raising money, but it's also about raising awareness. So we have a lot of young girls here and we want them to go home and have that conversation with mum or nan and do all those health checks that they should be doing because it's really important.
There are a lot of young girls here and they're all, and some young boys too, draped with pink sachets and, you know, it's all looking very pink.
Very pink, and it's just our bonus luck really that the Makatu girls are the pink team, so I think it all just fits really well.
Absolutely wonderful. Now there's some talking going on in the background. What's happening there?
Okay, so what we're doing is we're just talking a little bit about what we do here as a provider. We're also talking a little bit about the people who are arriving and a bit of hype. Everyone's pretty excited. We've got lots of school children in there, so it's, yeah, they're pretty excitable.
It is exciting, and I'm not sure, but it looks like they're actually outside the door. Kia ora, girls. I'm Kitty Danielle from TV Rotorua. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. I've worn my special pink especially for it. This is actually a local designer, Adrienne Whitewood, another young Māori woman, really doing beautifully. So just as young Māori woman, you're now thrust into the spotlight. You're getting cameras in your face. You're getting people wanting you. It's hectic. A little while ago, you guys were just on the bus with the bus driver that we've just been talking about with the Daily Post. You know, you were blending into the crowd. Now you're not.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
I don't think it's anything other than fantastic, you know, like people are like, oh, you must get sick of people coming up to say hello, but everything's so positive, you can't help but just be really sort of honoured that they want to come and say hi to you.
Yeah, it's odd too, like just going from your normal life being, you know, you've got this whole new life now. It's different, but we're slowly getting used to it.
Do people watch what you do when you shop at the supermarket? Do they like watch what things you buy and then?
Yeah, they definitely look into the trolley and ask us what's for dinner.
Yeah, and they say, well, you could come over to our house if you want and cook for us, so we get a lot of dinner offers now.
Lovely. So really nice public feedback. And just with your family, how proud are your family?
Our family are just so proud, like my mum and dad are like, oh, this is my, like, you know, trying to introduce us to everybody. And
Yeah, before they wouldn't do that before, like, they're like, come over here, come over if we're around.
We were at the marae the other day, and usually they're like, get in the kitchen, you know, but that day they're like, come and meet blah, 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 come and meet this person, that person. So yeah, they're really proud.
Nice. Well, welcome home.
Yeah,
well done.
Thank you.
And I'll let you into the hordes of fans.
Thank you very much.
Joe, the girls arrived to just huge applause. Everybody's been so excited. It's been a wonderful morning. What are your thoughts?
Oh, look, it's been a great morning. I can't believe how successful it's been. I'm really excited. The students have done us real proud. They have just smiled and smiled and smiled and done really well. They've been greeting people and showing people in. So, yeah, I couldn't be any happier.
There's some delicious looking pink food on the table as well. Everyone's happy with their morning tea?
I think it's been a pretty good morning tea. A bit of a slap-up morning tea, but it's been great.
And so next time, the morning tea next time, when is it and where is it? The girls might not be here, but this continues, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So for me, every May I host a pink ribbon breakfast or a morning tea, and then in October we'll also do the pink ribbon walk and collection.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for your time. Job well done. Beautiful
Coming
morning.
along.
Dejana and Serena have been helping. They are the girls in pink. They've been collecting and making everybody feel welcome. How's the morning been, girls?
Oh, it's been hectic.
Yeah.
There's just so many people, food. It's good though for a good cause.
It is a good cause. Were you excited when you saw the girls walk in?
Yeah, we were.
You've been watching the show, obviously?
Yeah.
And did you want them to win?
Yeah.
I think everyone did.
So what did you think watching them in there? I mean, everyone was so excited.
Yeah, we couldn't
How
even
was
get
it?
a photo. Everyone was just like...
We just had to
there.
wait till everyone left.
Yeah, and then we got a photo.
And so your Facebook photos are going to be...
Yeah, it's already up.
It's already up. How did the fundraising go?
Really good.
Yeah, it went really well. We got heaps of money and it's for a good cause.
Wonderful. Job well done. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Thank you.
Kia ora everybody, I'm here at the Pavilion Cafe and Restaurant at Distinction Hotel and I'm joined by Chef Extraordinaire. How do I pronounce your name properly?
Jacques Rose.
Jacques Ross. Very nice, Jacques. It sounds very, very ethnic and rather flash. Are you a flash chef?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'm originally from Holland, in Scheveningen, and I've been here for quite a few years, about 25 odd years, so yeah, all good.
And you've brought some amazing skills with you.
Yes, but I've learnt most of my skills here in New Zealand, but I have been overseas and had some experience over there as well, yeah.
So you've got something very dear to your heart that you've organised an event for. Can you explain that for us?
Yes, we're doing a degustation long lunch, and it's for a canteen Rotorua.
What does degustation mean?
It's a series of courses, and they are small portions. And we are doing a 14 course, including coffee though. So it's quite a lot. So the lunch starts at 12 o'clock and runs straight through to about 5 or 6, depending on how long things take.
Wow, so it's kind of a lunch that is half the day.
It's going to take half the day to eat it, and we've got a number of things happening. We've got some entertainment. Obviously we've got the chefs coming from all the hotels around town doing all the different courses for us. We've had total buy-in from everybody. Everyone that we've asked has been excellent actually, as far as coming up with ideas, everything.
That's lovely, and beautiful causes too, and dear to your heart.
Yes, yeah. I have a little son who has spinal muscular atrophy, and we originally were in Auckland, and we thought he really needed a change of environment, so we came to Rotorua. And when we were in Auckland, he was constantly sick. Every month or so, we'd be in hospital, and he'd end up in ICU a lot of the times. And since we've been here in Rotorua, it's all just turned around, and we only seem to be in the hospital once every 6 months now. And he still ends up in ICU, but so we play it one day at a time, and and we make the most of what we can with him.
So you have a beautiful motivation there as a father who knows what parents go through, and we all know that it's heart-wrenching. It's heart-wrenching, and nothing gets me more upset than my sick children. But you're not only doing it for your boy, you're doing it for all children and all parents in your position, aren't you?
That's right, exactly right.
Can you tell me what kind of dishes you're going to be serving? What can people look forward to?
There's a huge array of dishes. So we've got venison, we've got chicken, we've got seafood, we've got anything that you can think of, basically. What we've done is we've asked the chefs to come up with their creations and supply me back with what they're doing, so we can start promoting that a little bit closer to the time. A
few little dessert ones in there? For something for the people with sweet tooths?
Definitely. So we've got a dessert, which I don't know what it is right now, but the chefs have been informed that they need to tell me by the end of this week what they're doing. And
so there's a bit of heat on.
That's right. And also we've got petit fours, which the Holiday Inn are doing. They've got a pastry chef there that has a very sweet tooth, I hear, and he'll be organising all that. So, yeah. So
Exciting.
we've got to make it a little bit of a surprise as well. What you're getting, the portion size is not big, so that's why we're able to serve 13, 14 odd courses. So.
And that's fine dining, isn't it? Just a little and delicious, and a lot of time and effort and preparation gone into it. And I think too, a lot more people are far more conscious now of the quality and the preparation that does go into it, especially with things like MasterChef.
Exactly right. MasterChef has played a big part in everyone's eating out habits, and it makes it more interesting for us too. So all good.
Does it put the pressure on a little bit when you've got MasterChef going through, and now you've got everyone going, yes, well there are, you initially get the vanilla and then you get the aftertaste. Has it made your job harder as a chef?
Everybody's a critic. That's what it's done, and yes, it has made it harder because I think people's expectations are so much higher than what they used to be prior to that program starting.
It's been so popular, hasn't it? And no doubt this is going to be a very popular lunch. Can you tell us again where it's going to be and how people can come? How can they get tickets?
Okay, it's going to be here at the Distinction Hotel. It's on the 13th of July, and the tickets can be purchased from the reception here. $95 for an adult or $900 for a table of 10.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, we look forward to hearing how it goes. Thank you for doing that for a wonderful cause, and we wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Kia ora.
Have your seat.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well, we all know what an awesome job Canteen and Cure Kids do in our community in supporting young people with cancer. But also, did you know that coming up in July, the Chefs Association of Rotorua are putting on a charity long lunch in support of Canteen and Cure Kids. Now, with me today from Canteen is Emma Taylor. Hi Emma, thanks for joining us today. Now, where did the idea come from for a charity long lunch?
Last year, a couple of chaps from the Chefs Association took part in the Grand Shave Off out at Gilmore's.
That was the shave the hair off?
Yep, they shaved their hair off for charity, and we were part of that. We were the recipients of the money, and so it sort of flowed on from there. And this year they chose to donate to ourselves, Canteen and Cure Kids.
Wow, that's awesome, isn't it?
That's massive.
Yeah. So what's the whole idea about the day?
So it's a degustation lunch where so the official Google meaning for degustation is taking a small amount of food to the mouth and tasting its quality. So there'll be small portions cooked by different chefs throughout Rotorua in the different hotels, and each person will be receiving a small meal, about 10 or so throughout the day.
So it's not about getting full, it's just about enjoying the quality of the food.
Yeah, enjoying the taste and the flavours that are coming through.
So that's not something that happens every day, is it?
No, it's quite fancy, it's lovely.
Now obviously with things like this, there's always lots of different businesses in town that sponsor and donate to awesome events like this. So who in town has been supporting you guys?
Oh, we've had some massive support. Obviously Distinction Hotel, one of the head chefs of the Chefs Association, Shark Bruce is there, and he's sort of coordinating it. We've also got the Millennium, the Energy Event Centre, Gilmore's, Skyline Sky Rides, and some of the Waireki staff.
Now this sounds like it's going to be an all-day event. Can people get tickets, or is there tables to be sold?
People can buy tickets individually, or they can buy a table of 10 for $900. It's on the 13th of July and starts at about 11:45, so from lunch all the way through to almost afternoon tea.
That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, where can people get tickets from?
They can buy tickets through the Distinction Hotel, just through the reception there, or emailing conference@distinctionrotorua.co.nz.
And people can just do that and get tickets there?
Definitely.
Now, as a youth worker here at Canteen, Emma, you must be pretty stoked when businesses decide to do things like this.
We're always appreciative of the support we receive from the community. It's great that people choose the likes of Canteen to support. The money actually goes to our members here in Rotorua, Whakatane and Taupo.
So the money stays within the community?
Yeah, money stays within the community. What's raised in the community stays in the community and supports our members. We don't get any direct government funding for the services we provide our young people, so again we're appreciative of all the support we get from our community members.
So when you say services to support our young people, what sort of things do you do?
So Canteen's a member-led organisation, so we young people sit on the committees and drive the direction that our branch will go in. So they meet monthly, they set the activities, we do articles, we do monthly activities, we do committee meetings, we do one-on-one peer support. We also provide services to young people who might be going through a bit of stuff.
So Canteen here in Rotorua is all about young people supporting young people. That's
Definitely,
awesome.
yeah. So we support young people who are living with cancer, and we ensure that no young person should go through cancer alone. So we support young people who are patient members, sibling members, so their brothers and sisters, and those young people who are bereaved siblings.
Do you guys closely work with McDonald's, who obviously support the McDonald's house for cancer kids?
We definitely utilise the facility by making it available to our families. We have a really good working relationship with the likes of Child Cancer Foundation here at Rotorua and Whakatane as well. And they support we support each other with activities and stuff.
Are you looking for volunteers to help you out with what you guys do?
Definitely, we're always on the lookout for some awesome volunteers to support our young people, you know. They can get involved in a number of different things, from activities to fundraising to just hanging out with members who might be in the hospital.
Do you find that the young kids that do have cancer, that having other young people come alongside them, how important is that?
It's hugely important, you know. They get to meet with other young people that may have shared a part of a cancer journey as well, and for some young people they don't know any other person that's been through something like this, and so having that capacity to talk to somebody else it's amazing, you know.
Now obviously you can't name names, but is there one particular child that sticks out in your mind that's gone through this and then come back to be a supporter?
Oh, definitely. And you know, she's just this bright, bubbly spark that when she walks in the room you just are drawn to her, because she's got this fabulous story to tell and to share with other young people, which is all good.
How does that make you feel as a youth worker?
Well, gives you the warm fuzzies.
Cool. Now just coming back to the long lunch, Emma, do you know how many chefs are going to be involved? Because if there's all these different hotels, I'm sure there's going to be some pretty top-notch chefs.
There's at least 10. I'm picking more chefs coming on board, and it's going to be a variety of different meals available, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah. So you're going to be down there?
I'll definitely be there.
Cool. Well, hopefully Te Rotorua by a table, because that would be nice.
It'd be fabulous.
Have a meal with you. Emma, I appreciate your time, and we know what you guys do in the community is amazing with our young kids, and we're just glad we caught up with you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
And the Diga Station Charity Long Lunch is on Sunday the 13th of July. 14 courses on offer prepared by some of the city's top chefs, fundraising for Cure Kids and Canteen Rotorua. Sounds appetising. Don't forget, if you have any news to share with us, give the station a call on 07 3488 984 or email news@tvrotorua.co.nz. And to watch the show again, go to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on latest news. Thanks for watching tonight. From all the team here at City News, tōwha soifua.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.